Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some lit wire holiday decorations. These are so cute and they easily dress up your space to help get you in the holiday spirit. Let's get started. You'll need wire. I used 16 and 24 gauge wire that I picked up from my local home improvement store. Wire cutters, needle nose pliers, you'll want 2 of these, battery operated wire lights, spray paint. I got dark green to match the wires of the lights. First, we'll make a deer. This is a little complicated, but I tried to get the measurements for as much as I could, so hopefully that will make it a little bit easier. I used only 24 gauge wire for this since it's kind of small, and using the thicker wire and trying to bend it around and stuff would have probably been pretty tough. Cut about 6 inches of wire, bend it around to make a circle and twist the ends to connect it. Repeat 2 more times so you have 3 of these. These will make up the body. Cut 2 pieces of wire, about 4 inches long, and make into circles. These will be the neck and the head. Cut 4 pieces, 2 inches long, and make them into circles. Cut 4 more pieces, 1.5 inches long, and make those into circles as well. These will form the legs. And now to connect everything together. You can totally do this with a bunch of short lengths of wire, but I cut one very long piece to try to do it in one go. Cut a length of wire about 30 inches long. Connect it to one of the body pieces. Measure about 3 inches, and at that point, connect that to the other side of the body piece. So it should look like this. Measure about 1.5 inches down the wire, and then at this point, connect a new body piece. Measure another 1.5 inches down, and connect the last body piece at that point. Go another 1.5 inches down the wire and connect one side of the neck piece. Again, another 1.5 inches, and then connect the head circle. Measure 1.5 again, and connect that to the other side of the head circle. So it looks like this. Measure about 1 inch, connect that to the other side of the neck circle. Measure about 2 inches and connect that to the front body piece. Go 1.5 inches and connect that to the middle body piece. Measure 1 inch and connect that to the back body piece. Twist the extra wire a few times to secure it, and if you have any, cut the extra wire off. You can take the time now to make the head look more like a deer's head by making the snout skinnier. Whew! It's sort of looking like something now, but it's still pretty flimsy. Oh, and it's missing legs. So let's keep going. Cut another length of wire about 40 inches. Find the midpoint and secure that to the nose of the figure. Continue connecting the wire to the circles all along the sides. I didn't have any measurements for this portion because you just sort of follow what's already there. When you get to the last body piece, just let that extra wire hang for now. These will form the back legs, so don't connect them to the very back piece or cut them off or anything. Cut another length of wire about 20 inches long, find the midpoint and connect it to the bottom of the first body piece. Twist the wire along the circle, going one way 1/4 of an inch and the other way 1/4 of an inch. On one side, measure 1 inch down and connect one of the big leg circles. Measure down about another inch and connect one of the small leg pieces. Measure down about 2 inches and connect that to the other side of the small leg circle. Then back up another inch to the bigger leg circle. From here, connect the wires to the point where the first body circle and the side wire connects. Cut off any excess wire. I cut my wire a little too short. It was about 15 inches, I think. So I ran out of wire and I had to just attach a shorter piece of wire, but I adjusted the measurements, so you guys should be good. Repeat this on the other side to make the other front leg. And now for the back legs. Unfortunately, it was kind of difficult to get the measurements for this because they're so bendy, but I tried to use the other legs as a point of reference, so hopefully that helps. Take the extra side wire and bend it slightly, like so, towards the front of the body. Connect the big leg circle up, almost where the leg would meet the body. Continue down the wire, bending it like so. Connect the smaller circle at about the point where the smaller circle is on the front leg. I ran out of wire at this point, so I had to add more, but you should still have more extra wire. But again, I already adjusted the wire lengths, so you guys should be fine. Measure 2 inches down and then connect that point back onto the smaller leg circle. Repeat the bends of the leg and connect the big leg circle onto that side of the wire. Then connect the wire to the bottom of the last body circle. Now repeat this on the other side. Cut a length of wire about 30 inches long and connect it at its midpoint where the deer's tail would be. This is going to be similar to how we did the wires along the side. Just connect the wire to each circle, but this time end it at the neck circle and cut off any excess. Repeat for the other side. Cut yet another length of wire, about 30 inches, and connect it to the side wire we just did, the one that's along the butt. Work down and along the legs, mimicking the existing bends, and connect the wire to each circle. When you get to the bottom of the feet, secure the wire to the bottom and then continue on. Once you've connected it to the big circle on the front leg, end it on the most recent side wire that you added, like so. Repeat for the other side. Take a few inches of wire, maybe about 5 inches, and fold it in half. Twist together about an inch down, and then open it up so it looks like a leaf shape. Repeat again, and you've got the ears. Repeat this again, but twist the wire together about 1.5 inches down, so it ends up being slightly bigger, and this will be the tail. Connect the tail to the top of the last body circle, and the ears to the top of the head circle. I made a female deer, but you could totally make some antlers and add those to the top of the head too, if you wanted. In fact, my original plan was to make a female and male, but I ran out of time, unfortunately. So now, you can skip this next step, but I decided to wrap more wire around this guy to make it more solid looking, and to give it a little bit extra detail. Totally optional though. And now, onto a way simpler design. A Christmas tree. For this guy, I used the thicker 16 gauge wire for the base structure. Cut 2 lengths of wire, about 40 inches, and connect them together at the midpoints. Cut another length of wire, about 20 inches, and make a circle. Connect the ends of the wires to 4 points on the circle, like so. And then use the thinner 24 gauge wire to wrap the tree. Simple. You can always adjust these measurements to suit your needs. The tree is so simple that it'd be really easy to alter the design. The deer might be a little more tough, but probably, maybe, totally doable. You can leave these unpainted, but I wanted to match the color of the light wire, so I spray painted these a deep green color. I wish I was able to find these with white wires so I could have painted the figures white, but, well, I couldn't. Once these are dry, simply wrap the figure in lights. I ended up having to use 2 lengths of lights to cover the deer. I thought they were 12 foot long, but they were only 6 foot, so thankfully I picked up 2. If I knew they were so short, I might have picked up 3 or 4 to get the total light coverage that I wanted, but oh well. And here they are, all done. You can strategically place these with a wreath around them, or greenery, or fake snow or something to help hide the battery packs. I love how these turned out, and I love these little lights. There are a few little changes that I wish that I could have done, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time on this project as I would have liked, so I just had to do what I could. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe. I post art videos every Tuesday and DIY videos every Thursday. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, or Pinterest, and I'll leave the information to those down below. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next week.